and welcome back to the Irish Hunting Podcast, the number one place for your hunting, fishing and country sports stories from around the world. Stick on the kettle, crack open a beer, pull up the feet, relax and enjoy. Hello and welcome back to episode 102, Fallow in the Forest. This week we chat with our great friend Janos Nemeth as we travel back from a hunting fallow on the edge of the woods. Janos talks us through the hunt, why we took the stag we took. He also talks about his new enterprise, St. Hubertus Hunting Ireland. We talk in detail about our upcoming hunting trip to Hungary as we travel back over to hunt stags, boar and roe. Enjoy this one, folks.
Yeah.
And welcome back, Mr. Janos Nemeth, to the Irish Hunting Podcast. How are you, Jan?
Well, after you get a stag, I'm pretty good. Because I see the smile on your face.
Yes. Yeah. I just said to the lads, we're posted there on Instagram.
Did you?
Yeah, well, not yet. The stag hasn't been yet, but the hunt has been on Instagram. But I wouldn't want to share it with anyone else other than you two lads. I tell you, it's that's my first fallow stag, and St. Hubertus Hunting Trips Ireland has put me on my first fallow stag here in the Midlands. So thank you very much, Jan.
All right, you're very welcome. If somebody have a look at the stag, I have to say that, all right, before we getting over for the next one, this is roughly around 3 years of age. Of course, exact age you can say just when we check it the teeth.
Yeah.
All right, but roughly around 3 years of age and still in velvet, but actually halfway in velvet, but I let it to take it out because you can see it already. That's a cool stag.
A cool stag.
So it shouldn't be like that. It should be bigger tines, and top of the antlers should be is like a spoon.
Yes.
In this type of it, but we're saying it's cool. So just take it out. We don't need this one in the system.
Yeah, that's right. So when we were out, we actually there was a couple of stags moving, and we were watching between a couple. They were in behind just the forest line, and this one presented, and you explained to us just as we were watching through the binos why it was for people that are listening. So they were forked at the top, wasn't that right, Jan? And it didn't have a full. You call it a shovel, I think, when it's fully.
I call it shovel. Actually, we call it shovel when it's big.
Big.
When it's small, it's only a spoon. Should be, but it's not. It looks like a fork.
Yes, so it was a good one to take out of the herd, essentially. Yeah. That's, I suppose that's one of the things that you brought from Hungary to Ireland in terms of your hunting. It's the educational aspect and I suppose the knowledge of which are good stags to take out of the herd, which are good ones to leave in. So it'll produce year on year. So we've no doubt St. Hubertus will be producing, and we look forward to seeing some of the stags and the hunts over the coming years.
Thank you so much, Anto. As what I said, in the last time I seen a couple of good stacks here 2 weeks ago, and 2 wasn't in velvet, so 2 was cleared out already. But those 2 I definitely want to keep in the herd during the route, or I don't know how to say, grunting.
Yes.
The fallow is grunting. So even if they come now, I won't let you to shoot those 2 because those 2 I need it. So my plan is what I'm doing here with the business. I'm offering a hunt for clients, but I'm not shooting out the bollocks from the lands.
Yes.
So, and I'm not letting to anyone to shoot. That's why most of the lands are trail camera on, so set it up, everything, and watch every night,
Yes.
What's the movements. I know the stags, where they popping out, roughly, where they going to be grunting, where they going to be rooting, or where they going to be whistling. So I just try to do it.
Proper deer management, essentially, Alice.
Just try. I just try.
Yeah, that's good. Look, I think we've I think Robert will agree. Over the last couple of years, we've been going over to Hungary with you for the last 2 seasons now, and we've our third one coming up very, very soon.
I can't wait for that.
I know, 16 and a half days.
16 and a half, that's it.
So,
actually 16 days to 6 hours, but who counting? Yeah.
Who's counting? Who's counting? We have a clock here. But I think you'll agree, Robert, we've picked up huge amount of knowledge, and it's only touching the surface, I think, from what Janos and Yanchi knows, and Orsolya. But yeah, how do you feel? Are you excited, Rob?
Yeah, 100%. And just to echo what Anto said, the amount of knowledge that I picked up from Jan, Orsolya, and the other hunting guides over there. Small things, and the history of some of it. Like Jan, talk to us about pearl teeth, because I'm sure there's lots of people here in Ireland that don't know the history behind the pearl teeth of the red stag.
The pearl teeth is coming out on the red stag usually, I'm not saying all the time, but usually after 4 years of age. And what the professional hunter is doing, when he get a good stag, by the way, every stag is good,
yes.
but when you get a good stag, you cook it out the head and you take out the pearl teeth and put them into the engagement ring, and that's what you give it for your fiance, or if you're married, for your wife. That's showing, it's a privilege, it's showing how much you love her, and usually when the teeth get bigger, your love is just growing, you know.
No, yeah.
That's only tradition.
I ran that past my Laura to see what she wants, some pearl teeth and jewellery. And no, it's a no-go. But I love the history behind it. And while you're talking about the women and wives, Orsolya is a hunter herself and quite accomplished. Yeah, learning from her dad. Is she going to be part of the trips away?
Oh, definitely.
Sorry, the guiding trips here.
Both of them. So hunting in Hungary as well, and here as well for guiding as well.
Yeah. So let's say there's a family and there's a daughter going out and she's not too comfortable sitting with a male for a number of hours. Orsolya could do that, and she's well capable of guiding the lads as well, because she's taught us a thing or two.
Absolutely.
What are you chasing this trip in Hungary, Jan?
I'm definitely after a stag, definitely. Actually, last year when we what we seen together, probably you remember when we were with Nimrod, and we seen a stag. It was definitely over 10 kilogram head, but maybe 11ish. But what Nimrod said, and I was completely agree with him, I just had to leave it one more year, at least one more year, and we would like to. Actually, I would like to have a look. Is he ready for shoot or no? If it's not, there's no problem, because there is another hunt, there is another stag, there is another year. So you know yourself.
Yeah. So I think the plan is myself and yourself.
Exactly.
And then Anto and Yanchi. So
Anto, Yanchi, and Orsolya.
you're straight on, buddy.
Okay.
So I'm predominantly trying to get a roebuck and a boar, and then maybe a stag, or maybe a fallow. I don't know.
I want to know.
Oh, I tell you honestly, I know your finger is very itchy when you see something.
Sure, look, we'll wait and see how it goes, but not sure we will keep everyone abreast of what's happening.
Just for a sec, I would like to remind everybody what Rob said last year. Oh, definitely no stag for me. He was the first who shot it. So we know we don't know how it's going.
We know, Jan. We know, don't we? We know. I can remember. I came back.
Hold on. What are you looking for, Anto?
What am I looking for? Right now, I'm looking for a microphone to the back of the Jeep. But well, I'm after this year. I'm chasing a red stag. Last year, we, similar to you, Jan, in the forest, we caught a glimpse of a red stag. I'd like to have another peep at, or similar. So yeah, I'm chasing that. But going back to what you were saying about Robbie there last year, yeah, I remember these two boys went out on the first night after boar, and then I think it was the following morning, Jan, was it? He shot the stag.
Yeah.
So the following morning, I got a big picture with a big smile and the two smiley heads of you guys stuck between a huge big antlers. So I said, geez, our plan changed mighty quickly. One night in the boar, and first morning, stag.
That's it. That's the way it's work.
That's the way it works, my man. And of course, I left it till the last hour of the last night to do it as usual.
In -12. In -12, do you remember?
Oh, that was the boar, the first year.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
first
yeah,
boar,
yeah.
-12, freezing cold, snowing, about 60 kilometer an hour wind.
It was horrendous. The three of us were out that night, remember?
Oh,
it
man.
was, you were up in a high seat on your own, Robert, with no company apart from yourself. And myself and Jan were stuck in another high seat, and the snow was beating into us, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You were sick.
Oh, actually, I was very sick, and but that's what we call relaxing, yeah, a relaxing time.
That's what we call relaxing. I think, if memory serves me correct, I think we had a little cup of coffee between us, and we used to share.
I do remember. You actually saved my life that time.
It was heaven. It was heaven. We were in it, and I think it was about a cupful in the flask. But I think we every about half an hour, we'd have a little mouthful just to keep us warm. Yeah. But I'll never forget, that was a fantastic hunt, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, it was brilliant. I was sure when the snow is gonna stop, they will be out, because we've seen that before. They coming out and just pass away when the wind is turning, and we all know that they are in the forest, just in the forest line somewhere.
Yes.
And after that, when they coming out, all right, getting over it, but we cannot see them because the thermal not pick up any lights in the heavy snowing.
I think that one came out. Remember, he came out first, and we started to stalk in.
Exactly.
And then the snow just literally dropped on the ground, really heavy snow, and we had to make our way back to the high seas. He went into the forest, and then I actually texted you, Rob, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said, that's it, over, game over, And I said to Janos, I was starting to feel all kinds of guilty, because Janos was spending his last night in Hungary with me up in a high seat in -12 with a flu.
A promise is a promise.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, and that's you all over. And if there's that's why I think both of us agree. We were chatting, myself and Rob, on the way up. Your new enterprise there could not be a better person for it, because I thought before I met you that me and him were addicted to hunting, but there's levels to addiction, man. You're on a different level in the hunting. You live, sleep, breathe hunting.
Oh, thank you so much, but for hunting, not for shooting. So actually, I love to be out, as what I told you in the previous podcast. I just love to be out. I love to watch them. I love to know them, how they moving when the wind is turning, where they going, where they heading, where they feeding, where they breeding. That's what I love to see. When year by year you're going back home and you're following a stag and you know him, and you can see the difference on the antlers, how they going up, how many points they put them up extra, and that's actually pretty good, to going through on this. And even if I do a mistake, somebody always there to fix it, and I like it. Actually, last year I nearly, after 25 year hunting, I nearly made a mistake, and the 20 years old fella told me, no, that's not shootable, Paul, that's not shootable. And I just have a look again. Oh, he's fucking right. So, but we keep learning.
Always learning. Isn't that right, Robert?
And he passes that knowledge on to us, hopefully. Because I remember last year,
Best of luck.
after I shot my stag, I was very eager to go in after it, and you had the calmness and the mindset, no, stop, we'll wait now a minute. And nothing sure, he was only a couple of feet in the hedge. And I thought you'd be taking the next left up here. So a little bit further. Jan,
Yeah.
so you're coming to Hungary with us, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, we're going with the same plane. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other trips coming up?
For me,
Yeah.
a lot. If I'm honest with you, now we're going to Hungary after in October, we're going back with Orsolya for 1 weekend back to Hungary. Have a look at the Fallow. In November, 1st of November, we're going back to Tom London. I take a couple of clients with me for Monjak and for water deer, because the last trip what you organized that was brilliant. So I get contact with Tom and we sort everything out for us. And that's for November. December we're going for a bit of holiday because we need a break as well, you know yourself. and in April we're going back to Namibia, to Africa, 12 of us in a big group. So we organized a big group. Thank God, a good few clients come with us. So I'm more than happy with that.
So hold on, you've got clients going. So can you organise trips outside of Ireland?
Of course. UK, Hungary, and Africa, but only Namibia at the moment. I'm working on Botswana and South Africa as well. I'm working on.
Bigger things in the pipeline than I knew about, right?
Yeah, because actually Ursula, stepsister, working with a lad in Hungary who has own land. I don't know, it's nearly 400,000 hectare in South Africa. So I'm working on that as well. But first of all, just Namibia.
And is all of that up on the website?
Namibia, yes.
Yeah.
South Africa is not yet. But Namibia, if you want to get the price, that's different. Everybody want to get, you said when you're going there, you want to get a kudu, or somebody want different. Somebody want to get a zebra, or somebody want to get a warthog. So everybody is different. So the price list is on application.
On application, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. And accommodation, yeah. Say here on Ireland.
Oh, here in Ireland, what we're doing now for Sika stag, I'm not doing for Fallow. I'm not doing for Fallow. Only Sika. Sika one stag is €1,500. Well, you can find the price list. You can download the price list on our webpage from Hubertus Hunting Ireland.com or .com. And one stag is €1,500. That's 3 days hunting, 6 outings, and per person, of course. And only one stag is included. Accommodation is not on, but we can organize. One reason is not on. We made two different price on the stag, €1,500 without the accommodation, and we can have to get an accommodation. But everybody is different. Somebody want a quiet place, somebody want beside the pub. So and actually we know good few places because I'm down there every weekend. But if somebody want to get an accommodation, we can organize. That's roughly working out around €200 per person per night with the dinner.
Oh, that's very reasonable. And let's say.
And that's the start. Sorry, Rob. Don't want to break you. And what we're doing. We're offering only from 1st of October, that's very important, okay? From 1st of October till end of January for stag. I know the season is started, but as what I said, I don't want to shoot out the bollocks from the land. So I want to say exactly how many stag is good, how many stag we can take it, how many cool stag is on the land. And every year by year is different. So just do it limited.
So you're managing.
I don't want to take out. It's not the point because I'm thinking about long term to do it. So it's not the point just for money take out everything now and next year hop on.
But when the stags are over, Jan, or before this, when the stags are over, is right. Will you be doing cold packages for people?
Yeah, we're doing from 1st of November till end of February, and there's 2 days hunting, €1,000 per person for the 2 days hunting. That's 4 outings, AM and PM. And of course, audition, if you want to get accommodation, we can sort this out, there's no problem. And I'm doing it for dough, I'm doing for unlimited. So actually, if somebody want to get 10, they can take it 10. Because where we are, we have over 10,000 acres altogether, over 10,000 acre land. And actually at the weekend I go down to 1,200 just beside. So the land is huge forest as well. And in the first 2 years, I definitely, that's why I leave it for unlimited, because I would like to cooling too many too many female on the land, and the local farmers is getting crazy, So so it has to be fair. They give it the permission. Have to look after them as well.
Absolutely.
But we have to keep for hunters as well. So I'm not taking everything, but have to reduce the number.
Yes, yeah. I think that's par for course. I think that's been well publicised at the minute, and it's to try and strike that balance. I think that's where I think a man like yourself will do it correctly. It's try and get the numbers.
And the other thing is till end of February. That's very important. So I know the season is the end of March, but end of February. I don't want to get anybody to shoot on my land heavily pregnant.
Yes.
So
yeah, and that's again, that's absolutely fair. I think the one of the things we were just chatting there on the way over, and I think this is a fantastic idea. So, obviously, we've shared a couple of hunts together now, and we've all gone over, and you're lucky enough in that your wife is also a hunter.
Oh, I'm very lucky with her.
And Robert's, although they're extremely patient with us too, they're not hunters. But a really good idea, and I think it's fantastic, is if, for instance, a family wants to come over, so you can make a holiday out of it, bring the family over. You can organise, and Ursula can organise, bringing the family out on a kind of some of nature walks, visit some of the local historic places and show them around, while maybe the husband, or the other way around, if the female is the hunter and the male wants to have a little bit of sightseeing, that can be arranged as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna do in November. After we're just coming back from UK, after 7 people arrived from Hungary, and it's only 2 hunters. So the ladies, the kids, they're not hunting. Only 2 hunters. The biggest newspaper from Hungary, hunters newspapers, coming over to visit us, and they're gonna make a few videos as well. But they asked me, only 2 of us hunting. Is it a problem? I said, no, there's no problem. We can renting the car together. I have them to rent a car as well for the ladies, and Ursula go with them. And I'm gonna guide the 2 lads, and Ursula going over to have a look. Killarney National Park. Wide Atlantic Ways, Cliffs of Moher, Galway. It's beautiful, the whole island is beautiful, and especially who never been here, that's absolutely amazing. Actually,
Yes.
Balu yourself,
Yes.
in the past 3 years, he worked here, but he always left. And he didn't know we have any deer here. And when I called him, listen, I'm hunting here, he booked the ticket already.
Yes.
And now in the past 3 years he booked 4 tickets.
Yeah.
So and he will be here in October for a week.
Yeah.
Always coming for 3 days, 4 days now he's coming for a week. So he's actually a good client. He's coming for the 4th time.
Good stuff. So that's brilliant. I think that's just a fantastic idea, because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. The family can come and see some of the nicest parts of, and some of your hunting. Most of your hunting actually tends to be in some of the most idyllic places in Ireland. So you get the beauty of exploring, as you say, all up along the west coast and the southwest, and right up into the Midlands. So it's fantastic. Brilliant idea. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm sure it was Ursula's idea. It wasn't yours.
You know her.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, I know her. It would be remiss if we didn't. So I'm going back to, you just mentioned there, the UK. What did you make of it? Really cool hunt, wasn't it?
Oh, it was brilliant. UK was brilliant, man. I was in the first time for hunting. I was there a couple of times in UK, but never for hunting. And we went there, just animal everywhere. So everywhere. I'm not mentioning it's only Moonjack or only Boated deer, because we've seen Fallow, we've seen red deer, lots of birds. They are brilliant people, and plenty of animals, and I think only the blind people not able to shoot over there. If I'm honest with you.
Yes, yeah. I was saying, actually, it's a great place, for because there's small deer over there, and I think it's a fantastic place to go over. I know Tom does kind of once you have your license and stuff, you know, in order. He does training days and can train young people and stuff like that, or people starting off in their hunting journey. And I think the smaller deer, you can get in close on the Chinese water deer as well. So it's a fantastic place to get into deer hunting, and you can experience, as you say, anything from goose to pheasant.
Everything, honestly, everything. And he organized that. He organized everything. He organized the house for us. Actually, a brilliant place. I'm still sorry, Robbie. I'm snoring too loud. But that was a brilliant place. The restaurant, and of course the beer as well.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. So I'm delighted. And when I send the picture home to Hungary for a couple of friends of mine and a couple of clients and for the father-in-law, everybody, when it's on, I said, you have to wait till November, Paul. I have to wait because the season is starting in November, so I have to wait. All right. So can you ask them 1st of November? All right. So
job done.
So job done.
Yeah, I make sure and send us some pictures when you're back over. And
definitely.
Keep us updated. We'll hopefully get back over there ourselves one of the weeks. We've been chatting with Tom there, trying to put that together as well. So look, it'll probably be the new year. Myself and Robert will be divorced. I think if we go on any more trips between now and going back, I was just thinking there, Robert, from your perspective, because I don't think we've got to talk about it on the podcast. Actually, the first year in Hungary, what was it like for you? That you talk us through your hunt, because like I don't think we've I know I've talked about it, but from your perspective, talk us through your bit. How do you find it?
Sorry, we're just passing bikes back and forth. I didn't know what to. I was a little bit anxious, to be honest, at the start. And Jan, we didn't know each other at that time.
No, we met only one time down the boat when you pointed in the guns. That's it.
Yeah, so we zeroed in the weapons, and then the next time I met Jan was over in Hungary.
Over in Hungary, yeah, exactly.
Car park. We got some messages, and then we went to the accommodation that Jan had organised for us. I didn't know, and Anto and the two boys had guides, and I was left by myself up in Icy, which I actually really liked. I liked being by myself. Now in hindsight, thank God a red stag didn't walk out, because I didn't know what I was looking at yet. So I could have easily shot the wrong thing. Yeah.
Ching ching.
Yeah. Now, in saying that, I did get some shooting. I shot 2 boar that year, didn't I, Jan?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and there was a little bit of what would you say, hardship to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy going. You're up at first light, until midday, grab something to eat, and then you might get an hour or two of sleep, and then you're back out till last night and a little bit past. So if you're going after bar, so yeah, there's a bit of hardship to it, and the weather on top of that the first year, that cold. That didn't help either, did it, Jan?
No, absolutely not. It wasn't our part. That's why usually what I'm doing, or I did before, always when we went home, we always organized for April, end of April, end of April till middle of May, because when the farmers, put seed into the land, the wild boars in the night time, they just jumping on that straight away. Even when the tractor just turning the field a bit, wild boar will be on that, and it's easy to find them, because after the winter they, the female boars, all of them have piglets, and it's very easy to separate it, which is the male, which is the female, and even if you just want to get something into your oven, you can get a piglets. So I love it, and it's different. It's completely different on some thing. So we in April
Stay right here, buddy. Stay right.
Yeah. In April we're not just sitting on the high seat. It's something coming out from the forest. What we did with you, just talking and with a good wind.
Yeah.
So and you can stalk it into 20 yards, no problem.
And what was it like? Were we the first Irish clients that you brought over to Hungary?
Exactly.
And what was it like dealing with the crazy Irish?
No, it wasn't crazy, and if I'm honest with you, if I take something, I always like to celebrate after that, you know. So always I'll have to get a few points or something like that. So
I've given up the drink.
You won't. You won't.
I'm done, man. I'm done. We were talking about it earlier on. You nearly killed me last year.
It wasn't me.
It was. It's you and the other fella. Now Robert can drink a bit of red wine, can't he, Anne?
Just a bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. I don't know, man. I think he's the root of all our problems with terms of comes to drink. So, but what the plan is now this year, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot something really early this year.
Do you?
Yeah. Shoot early.
Hope it's going like that.
Yeah, and then me and Yanchi are going to go on the beer. I'm bringing over some good old Irish firewater, and me and Yanchi can have a. I'm waiting you guys to leave it to the last minute this year.
I can tell you, he's good company.
He's good company. Yeah, he can do it. He can do it. Look, we're really looking forward to it, and we can't wait. The countdown's on. Both him and I are with the calendar marking off, etching off every day. Can't wait. It promises to be a great trip. It was last year. It was the year before, and it's we say it and say it again. When you're hunting with friends or like-minded people, it's always a memorable experience. So,
Exactly.
what we wanted to do tonight was, I suppose, just shine a light on in terms of what you're trying to do over here.
Thank you so much for that.
I know it's our pleasure, and thank you very much for putting me on my first fallow stag. I shot a hummel many years ago with Rob on a different piece of land, but that's as close as I got to a.
You never even talked us through the actual hunt.
If I'm honest with you, it was a little bit pressure on me today because I just told you just coming out with me, and you put onto the podcast already, so you put a pressure on me, and because if I'm honest with you, it's very early. It's very early.
Yes.
As what I told you, I think two stags what I want to keep anyway. So I was sure if we see something, has to be cool.
Yeah.
If it's not cool, I'm not let you.
Yes.
And my heart is broken if I'm going out to hunt with my friends and something popping out and I'm not let it. But
No.
it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, no, we understand as well. Like, there was no. To tell you the truth, Jan, we're the same as yourself. You've seen it last year. I said to Rob on the way down, I was happy to see you shoot one or him shoot one as I am myself.
Oh, actually, you was happier than him.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's one of them things, and it's that goes for each one of us here. I think we're all that way. There's never any, oh geez, he shot one, I wish I could shoot one. Obviously, it's great when you shoot one. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's,
Oh, yeah,
exactly. But it's brilliant. I like. It's funny because I remember last year, you were the same. I think when I was coming onto the field, there was a big smile on your face, and probably the same as what Robert was last year. I'm kind of probably still in a little bit of shock, you know. So this will hit me tomorrow morning. When all is said and done, because the adrenaline comes, you know. We were looking at a couple of different stags. We couldn't take gitters because of various different reasons. You know, velvet and good stags and so on, and that's absolutely perfect. But when that one came out and presented, then the adrenaline gets up. You know, you're waiting for it to turn. So just we'll talk as Robert, you rightly said there. We'll talk people through the hunt there. So we went up through a little bit of a wooded area, and we actually came across. There was into the right hand side. We seen there was branches moving where there was something rustling, and we were seeing like plenty of track, weren't we?
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing. And then you showed us, actually, you spotted first the branches where they were rubbing the antlers. And I wasn't expecting anything to pop out that was shootable, because like that, which, as you said, has been.
I was sure they will pop it out because I'm getting phone calls from the farmers. So
yeah, you do the crack. Yeah, you do the crack. But yes, we went back, and the wind wasn't helping us when we were in first.
And it's moving, turning all the time.
It did, yeah. Because we were doing that in the story, and I remember looking at the trees, and as we were coming back out, it slightly turned. And then when we came back, we kind of sat at a kind of a cross area, you know, where there was kind of little parcels of open area left and right, and Rob was just looking out behind us, and he gave us a tap on the shoulder, and it was just on the tree line, and you had to, because like that wasn't facing us, so you had to get down on the hunkers and have a good look. Sure, once the antlers were up, that it was the right side.
Yeah, I had to make sure it's cool, because you know yourself. It's I always saying, if you're not sure, just let it go.
Yeah,
just let it go. We'll be there the next day or next month or next year.
Yeah. And look, I think we'll show everyone tomorrow morning. We have some pictures there. We took some pictures just at, I'd say, what were we, about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour before last night, was it? Would that be about?
It's about quarter, when was it, quarter to 9 or something like that? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, but the lights were still on.
Yeah,
I can have a look with the Beano easily. So
yeah, I think it was about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour before last night. So, and yeah, it went hard and long, and it didn't go 4 or 5
a step.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, exactly. It was easy enough to go. So, no, I'm absolutely thrilled. I want to say again, I couldn't imagine doing it with anyone else other than you two lads. It's been an honour and privilege, and thank you very much. Saint Hubertus strikes again. There you go.
Thanks a million, Anto.
So
hopefully you're happy, and you're coming back again.
Absolutely, man. That's going on my wall, man. That's my stags. As everyone knows, they're not medals. They're not, but they're my medals. You know, because they're.
That's why I said earlier on, every stag is the good stag.
Good stag.
We were together, friends were together, hunting, share the hunt. Everybody enjoyed, everybody get excited, and we've seen a couple of animals. That's an extra.
Yeah, exactly, man. I think that sums it up. I think there's not too many people who can say that they get to do what we do. And to love it as much as we love it, and I think that's we share a passion, isn't it?
That's it.
Listen, Leanne, it's a pleasure, my man. Continued success to you and Ursula. We're delighted to see you doing what you're doing. It really, really is a pleasure to see you doing well, and we want to try and give you as much a shout out as we can on this side, because we know we can't recommend too many people here, because you have to throw your name behind it. But we've no issue getting behind you guys. These are a fantastic couple, fantastic people, and great friends as well. So thanks a million.
You're very welcome, and thanks everything. Thanks for the advertisement and everything. Thanks a million.
Not a problem. Anyone wants to check that out, guys, head on over St. Hubertus Hunting Ireland.com. You'll find all the information there. If you can't find it there, check out our page. We're friends with them. We're tagging them there in stories, and we will be doing in the build up to Hungary as well. So you'll find them on any of our stories there. You'll see the links, and just head on over there, and you'll find them on social media as well. So stay tuned. I'm sure there's huge things coming. And here's the countdown. Will be on. We'll be blasting it out over the next 16 days. So thanks again, Jan.
Thank you so much, Anto. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Thanks,
It's been a pleasure as always.
Always a pleasure.
Over and out, guys.